Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Dark Souls, the Artorias of the Abyss DLC. Last time, I was able to defeat Manus, and with the aid of a friendly giant, sniped the dragon Calamite and pinned him to the ground. Now, I think Calamite is the last boss in this DLC that I have not beaten. So, let's give it a try. Hello, Calamite. Alright. What have you got? Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, okay. Close range charge. Oh. Okay, you actually have a combo-headed smash. Oh. Okay. So, directly in front of Calamite is very dangerous. He is very effectively able to attack close by with very little time for me to react. Interesting. Luckily, it's not too hard to get back. This time, I'm actually going to try to run past the rat dogs. I suspect that might be fairly difficult to do. They are extremely fast. But we'll give it a shot. Just see how it goes. But just in case, we'll also have a soul mass ready. Okay. Honestly, soul mass and run is probably like the best way I have to handle this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Good work, rat dog. People who set their messages right at the top or bottom of ladders are jerks. Okay. So we've got a better sense now of the area. We're going to lead him into the middle of the arena. Grab that. Oh. Okay, I was not expecting there to just be a long, lingering hitbox like that. That kind of sucked. Alright, let's try again. Always warping back so I can get my 20 flasks. Good tea today. Actually having a hot tea rather than an iced one. Nothing particularly fancy though. Green tea with lemon. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. So, Calamite doesn't honestly seem all that difficult to deal with. Once I actually get into a groove of recognizing and evading their attacks. I don't think there's going to be any problem. Really? Come on. You damn thing. Yeah, running past the dogs is definitely not going to be practical, but 3 crystal soul masses is a perfectly acceptable price to pay to get rid of them. And not to mention we get time to reapply a soul mass once we're down. Having to press down on the left stick to toggle between multiple interactables stacked on top of each other is a horrible button choice. Like, legitimately probably the worst button choice you could have had other than the dodge button. Okay, no, God. Okay. So, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That attack is always straight. God damn it, lock on and stay locked on. Okay. That's fine. Nope. Come on. That's fine. Heal. Yep. That's a respectful punish. I deserved it. Okay. Same basic strategy as Manus, I think. Just dodge the big attack and reply. Okay. I will inevitably have to get close to it, though. Okay, run close, and then dodge to the side. That seems the way to avoid that one. Little too late on my dodge there. Oof. And that's a death. Okay. That was fine. Yeah, I was basically at halfway there. Honestly, this seems perfectly manageable. I have still strongly considered Night Rain. I'll be honest, the mere fact that I have given playing Night Rain as much thought as I have probably means that at some point I'm going to just end up getting it. But I say that even knowing that if I do, I really don't think I'm going to like it much. Like, that kind of hectic pace gameplay is not something I particularly enjoy. Like, I didn't particularly enjoy playing at a fast pace, you know, even when I just did Elden Ring. You know, I like to be extremely thorough, but I cannot deny that the movement looks so fun and so clean. If the game was full price, like if it was a full $60 game, I can tell you that there'd basically be zero chance that I would ever bother getting it. But I mean, for $40, god damn, is it tempting. I probably am just gonna fold and get it sometime, and then, like, play 3 rounds and decide I dislike it exactly as much as I hoped I wouldn't. But, I don't know. It's not on my immediate plans. Okay. You are so damn close. Okay. Okay, that side, forward, and then roll. Okay, that's a forward, mass, soul spear. Oh, okay, he can double spear. Damn it, alright, that's a waste. Crap! Damn it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, whatever it was big and scary. That's forward, soul mass. That's... I don't know what that was. Forward and side. I was blocked by the head. And that's getting hit. Okay, I don't know what's up with your jewel. Okay. Okay, so it's not just the head. His leg is turning into a hitbox before too much forward momentum has started. Got it. So the flying charge is not one that I need to save for a last second dodge. It seems like he's basically locked into the velocity vector long before he actually starts moving. Possibly as long as a full second before he actually starts most of the movement. So I really just have to make sure that I'm not on that vector. And that should be enough. I really have been feeling the itch to sit down and play Elden Ring again. I mean, almost all of my efforts with Elden Ring were basically just built around getting, like, one character with just 100%, you know? There's nothing in Elden Ring that I haven't seen. There's no item I haven't collected. There's no location I haven't been to. There's no form of fighting that I haven't tried at least once. I've literally sat and spent like 2 hours checking out every Ash of War, every attack combo, for every weapon class. How much more could I really find to do there? And yet, I do find myself curious. If I started a new save, how much better I would do than the first time I played. And even that's illogical, because I know the answer, because I've done that like 4 times. And the answer is that Margit is still a pain in the ass. Still, I do know from experience that when I have wins like this, it usually does do me good to, okay, dodge out of the vector. Come on, buddy. Okay, that's a side, forward, and through. Dodge. Eat. Oh. Come on, man. Yep. That's 2. He's so big, he's nearly outside of the normal range area for spells. Or, well, not for spells, but at least for targeting. Okay, and dodge through. Didn't work. We're in danger. Dodge out of the vector. Ouch. Oh, that's new. Okay. Oh, there's the charge. I forgot about the charge. Okay, but I did gain some important intelligence. He actually has a swing around followed by a breath swipe. And it doesn't look like he will try to use that charge unless you're, like, right in his face. Good information. I think this is probably another situation where, like Manus, where some degree of melee combat is going to be mandatory for victory. If he does do anything to change his attack patterns when his health gets lower, I haven't seen it yet. So I'm probably better off trying to get my melees in early as opposed to late. So I guess we're going for thrusts. Woo! Okay. And leave it on Soul Mass so we can quickly reapply Soul Masses when we have a minute. Alright. Dodge off the vector. Okay, that guy is nasty up close. You know, or at a distance. Dodge through. Damn it. Damn it. Dodging through that effect is difficult. I think the hitbox is actually further behind the visual effect than I think it is, especially at the front edge. Man, I would love to play this game or Elden Ring if I actually had the ability to see like every hitbox in real time. Just like actually see the wire meshes for the for where the attacks are hitting. It would be so fascinating. I have watched the videos on the frame data. And especially for the Titanite Demon. I mean, what a load of crap that thing is, but it would be so interesting to actually play that way, to get to experience that. Be able to optimize myself based on it. I really don't think I have the melee skill to handle fighting this thing in close quarters. I think I'm really just going to have to bank on being extremely successful with my spells. We're still probably going to be forced into melee at the end. But I think it's the best I can do. Okay. So I know to wait on that one before I attack. Ooh, okay. Tailspin backslide. Okay. Okay. Wait for it to get close to landing. Oof. Hit by another tail swipe. We're doing okay. Get close, dodge through. Okay. What's your plan, bro? What's your attack? Okay. Oh. Yes, okay. I've got the hitbox on that figured out. Okay. Good. Oh! Ooh, that one caught me. Nope, caught. If I'd done a side roll, I would have survived. Alright, that is my new best attempt on Black Dragon Calamite. You know what it is? And I don't know if I've thought about this and talked about it before or not, but Dark Souls really feels more, in its design, like a much older video game. Like a basically any like NES game. The kind where, you know, you get a game over and you have to start all over. You die to a boss and you have to replay the whole level if you want to try the boss again. That's really how Dark Souls feels. And I just lost a soul spear. That really feels like the kind of design philosophy that went into it. Surely I've talked about that before, but that's just how it feels. Except with that kind of rigidity and harshness applied to, you know, something a bit more advanced than just a basic rail shooter. Or a space shooter or something. I'm still going to have to engage this thing in melee, though. There's no other way this is winnable. That hurt. I can't really tell what was going on there. Okay. Ah, there's the charge. There's the swipe turn. There's the dodge through. No, if we want to attack it, we're basically going to have to get it from the side in melee. Okay. Come on. Summon. Oh. Alright, we're doing okay. That's a recovery. That's a soul mass. I don't fully get how that one hit me, but it did. I think that time I actually ran into the hitbox of its head. Yeah. Okay. Another side. Damn it. Another side. Okay. Alright. Okay, he's doing another swipe. Okay. He's actually making it easy for me this time. Oh. Heal. Didn't really need that. Alright, let's eat for the healing. That's a side. Okay. Alright, it's just soul masses now. Oh. Okay. I'm not quite brave enough to go for melee yet. Oh! Oh! God damn it. Oh. Oh, what a wonderful attempt that was. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Okay. Is there anything to be gained from the other spells? I mean, maybe? Abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Really? Okay, let's see what you mean. Okay. Alright, that one is slower casting. This one needs to be Crystal Soul Spear instead. So that leaves me 8 Crystal Soul Spears, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, Dark Beads, Dark Orbs. I need to test this. I need to see if Dark Bead will home. That's going to determine whether I use it or not. If it's not going to home... It is definitely faster, though. Assuming that every one of those hits... might be enough. I think it would be interesting to try. Maybe by dealing physical damage instead of magical. Maybe these will simply do better against Calamite. I'm going to have to be a lot careful, though, when I use the Dark Orb. That one has, like, a 2-second casting time. It would be fitting to take down something in this DLC with magical power inherited from the Abyss. Either way, this is going to be my last attempt on Calamite for the episode today. So let's hope it goes well. I'm going to give it my all. If I can get on the side and cast a Dark Bead, I am willing to bet that it will actually do a very respectable amount of damage. Assuming that one thing can even be hit multiple times by Dark Bead, which I don't know. Okay, down we go. Alright, we're going to start with Dark Bead. We're going to see how it goes. Okay. Okay, they do hit multiple times. But they're not especially strong. That was way worse than a Soul Spear. Okay, apparently this time Calamite has decided that he has a favorite move, and he wants to keep using it. Yeah, this Abyss magic is not good for this. Okay, that's actually not bad. Hitting from the side. Yeah, but that one's useless. Oof. Okay, big swipe. Nope. Come on, buddy. Oh. Okay. Alright, Soul Mass. Oh, crap. Nope, that's a death. Okay, I know I said that one was my last attempt, but let's actually adjust our magic a little bit and give it another try. Dark Orb, no. Dark Orb is absolutely not going to do it. Soul Spear? Soul Spear might. And Dark Bead is definitely quite effective when I manage to hit Calamite in the side. And it's really not hard to get a full broadside on Calamite. So, for real, this time my beautifully caked up buns are going to go in and make one more solid attempt. I probably should have checked out that other Abyss spell. If I fail this time, I will check that out and see if it'll be good for the next run. Alright, come on, man. Whoa! Come on. Stop it. Oh my god, just die already, you goddamn dog. Making me use up my spells. Okay, we're going to save the dark beads for last. We're going to save that until after I have exhausted all of my soul spears. Good job holding that ladder on the way down. You did a really good job of making sure that you were actually in physical contact with it. In a way that normal people would be, you know. Okay? Oh. Okay. Damn it. Let's heal. Soul Mass. Too late to avoid it. Okay, we are way too close. Come on, Calamite. Okay. Soul Spear. Soul Spear. Oh, was that all my Soul Spears? Soul Mass. It was all my Soul Spears. That's okay. I still got my Crystal Soul Spears. Okay. We're doing good. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. That's good. Damn it. Okay, Soul Spear missed. Damn it. Alright, I'm hit. Heal. Damn it. Nope. Side, 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 side. Nope. Heal. Mass. Cast. Cast. Dodge, cast. Okay. We're down to dark beads now. Come on, man. I need you to do something. Okay, that's fine. Heal. Good. Okay, that's fine. Heal. Soul Mass. Dark Bead. Come on. Soul Mass. We gotta be real close for the bead to be most effective. Soul Mass. Crap. Alright. We're safe. Double heal. We've got the mana for it. We have 3 soul masses left. And 3 dark beads. Okay. Dark beads up. Damn it. Alright, didn't dodge fast enough. Okay, he's doing the bottom breath. That's enough to heal and reapply. That's the right into the side of the dragon. Last soul mass. Dodge. Dark bead. Dark bead. Let's move in. Crap. 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 Alright, we're fine. 2-hand, drink. This is it. Black Dragon Calamite has been slain. And I have earned the Calamity Ring, which I'm sure does something interesting. Receive double damage. I don't know why that would be a thing, but sure. Alright, I mean, I said that was going to be my final attempt. I genuinely don't even know if there's anything else in the DLC after that. Like, this kind of looks like the end of the world. This might just genuinely be it. I may have just beaten the last boss of Dark Souls. Goes great arrows. I did it. Alright. I mean, that was it. That was victory. I actually pulled it off. And with that, I can think of just one more thing to do. Let's see. Daughter of Chaos. Ooh, no, I can actually think of 2 more things to do. Let's go ahead and pop my various souls. Hi. I offer you humanity. I think I know I was over 20. I might have even been all the way at 29 or something. Pyromancy Chaos Storm. Okay. I mean, let's just go ahead and pop some more humanity. Why not? I mean, she seems like a lovely spider lady. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Sure. You can have 3 more humanity. Covenant allegiance deepened. Well, she still doesn't want to talk to me.
Are you in need, Mel? There is nothing to except you should be...
I think I might have just unlocked the shortcut. I'm not completely sure on that. But it would be pretty cool if I did. And then we'll go ahead and burn through my souls. That's an extra 30,000 right there. This is an extra 8,000 right there. Proud Knight, that's probably not going to be much. That's 2,000. 6 Brave Warriors. That's 30,000. That's pretty good. And 2 Proud Knights. That's good for 6,000. So that's good for 2 more levels of endurance, I think. Putting me up to level 101. No, I can actually afford a 3rd. Alright, that's nice. Not bad. Level 102. Okay, so I checked, and I have, in fact, now gotten the shortcut to Lost Izalith, assuming I ever intend on making use of that. So, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I am now finally done with all of Dark Souls. As far as I know, I have fought every boss in this game, with the exception of, like, the Hydra down at Ash Lake, I think. So there's one last thing that I really wanted to see before I end my Dark Souls adventure. I've heard something interesting happens if you attack Guinevere.
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished.
Uh-oh.
Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Ooh. So, as far as I can remember hearing it, the sun of Anor Londo was a mere illusion, created and maintained by Gwyndolin. And destroying Guinevere breaks that magic. And casts Anor Londo into darkness. I don't really know what kind of change, if any, that has. You know, aside from the part where that's all that's left of the sun. Let's give it a minute. Let's explore back from the Chamber of the Princess. If I had to throw out a wild guess, I would say that there's probably a change in like the mobs. Whoa, what the? Okay, phone started playing an ad. That was creepy. I did not even realize that that was actually still on. Oh, there's a thing over there. I like things. Can I have a thing? Ah, armor. I'm pretty sure if I drop from here, I die. How do I get down from here? Oh. Okay. So let's see if there's anything left in Orlando. Okay, those are different. Hi, can I help you? Oh. Oh, or are you just the two guys that I didn't kill when I was called to fight that other guy? Oh my god, stop breaking the damn lock-ons. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's give it another shot. I don't know if I'll ever come back to Dark Souls, if I'm being honest. It was a very interesting experience to have, but I simply did not enjoy it as much as I did Elden Ring. Which, I mean, you know, it makes sense. This is a much older game. You know, there's been years of, you know, improvements and quality of life changes, lessons learned for both players and developers. That lock-on break is absolutely infuriating. I did thought about maybe trying like a Dark Souls randomizer. But I don't think it's really for me. I don't know the game well enough, I think, to really enjoy or benefit from trying that. I don't think I have enough experience with the game for anybody else to particularly enjoy me doing that. Is everything just gone now? Was everything an illusion from Gwendolyn? Or did everything just flee when the illusion of their sunlight was shattered? That... Oh my... Of freaking course. Of freaking... My god. My God, if there was anything that would be left in Anne Orlando, it would be the goddamn archers. Of course. Well, I'm glad that I got to experience that as well. That's actually really interesting and pretty creepy. And so, this is the end. This journey with Dark Souls is over. But there are other journeys yet to come. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.